Let's bring in Jessica Huseman. She is an editorial director for VoteBeat, a nonpartisan website which covers elections and voting. Jessica, thanks so much for joining us. It is concerning to hear rhetoric is one thing, but now people are showing up at ballot boxes armed.
Right.
Jessica, is the increased security at voting sites a comfort or a turnoff to voters?
I think it depends on who you ask. I think that, we should keep in mind that police presence at polling locations is not a new thing. This was very popular as an option in 2020 and 2018 when there were similar concerns about people hanging out at polling locations and drop boxes for not great reasons. But, I think that there's the incidents that we're seeing at these polling locations do call for some kind of police presence. And so I think at this point, that's just where we're at. It's unfortunate that we've come to this place.
So while there have been threats made, a majority of them turn out to be unfounded. So, I mean, let's just talk brass tacks here. Is the issue and the design here to dissuade turnout?
Yes, absolutely. And I think that that's really important for voters to keep in mind, which is that 99.9% of people are going to go to the polls and they're not going to have a problem, right? The reporting on these very bad and worthy of news incidents, I think startles people to the extent that they think that they should expect to see problems at the polls, and they really shouldn't. Most people will have no problem voting and will have a perfectly unremarkable day when they go to the polls.
So threats against polls are one thing, but we've seen threats against poll workers and officials in charge of mail-in and absentee ballots. And these are people who are often volunteering or for very, very low pay. This is like the backbone of how our democracy works, right? And now it's becoming increasingly hard to get people who are willing to do this. They're there all day long. What sort of impact could these sort of threats have when we're talking about, and could we see them impact sort of the results of the 2020 midterms?
I don't know if we'll see them affect the actual results. We certainly will see that sort of thing affect the speed with which we know results and the issues that voters face at the polls. We're talking about a really hard job. At VoteBeat, we covered a elections director recently who made less than $40,000 a year and was subjected to racist threats and quit her job a month and a half before the election. And she's not alone, right? We're seeing incredibly high turnover with election workers and a really difficult time recruiting poll workers. This has a lot to do with the fact that poll workers are aging, but also has to do with the fact that it's hard to do this job and it's not a fun job to do, as you point out. And so I think that if people are really looking for a place to get involved and to make something better, being a poll worker is the best thing that you can do.
Jessica, love your reporting, love what you've done with Vote Count. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.